Hi guys, in case you couldn't tell by the, weird stuff about not putting out the animation, I'm actually woefully unprepared for YouTube. I thought it'd be easy, I thought it'd be nice to do, and it is nice to do, I am enjoying it, but it is stressing me out quite a lot. So here's my new plan. My plan is to put this out once a week. So what is this? This is a sketchbook I got for my birthday. My birthday is actually this month, so that's very cool. On every page, my friend has written a prompt, and that's what I'm going to be drawing. It's going to be easy to do, hopefully, and it won't take 7 hours. And then I'll try and post that every week. And if you guys still like animations, I will still try and get some animations posted. I'm not going to promise any more due dates or whatever. If just for a week instead of a drawing, the prompt comes out, animation comes out, that's a special treat. But for now, let's get into the first page. Are you ready to see what it is? I'm ready. It's a living birthday cake because it's my birthday. Isn't that exciting? I hear some dogs barking in the other room. We'll just sit and let them bark for a bit. Okay, so the dogs are now done barking. So let's get that prompt drawing. Let's get some ideas first. My first idea is just like a little character made of cake, because at one point I drew a little rabbit man, and he was made out of cake. He had frosting on him, he had sprinkles. I don't think I gave him a candle, but I think that'd be a fun idea. And then I gave him 2 big old cake-like ears, and then I gave different color frostings around him. So let's give him a big old smile. I think he'd be happy. I don't think he realizes that he's edible, but I don't think anyone would eat him either, especially because he's so friendly. So something like this is an idea. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do something different than this, but let me give it a bit of color just to see if I like my color ideas. I think the coloring really showed what colors can do in a drawing. Like, this was very boring looking before. Like, here's a little before and after. Here's the after, here's the before. New concept. Let me look at the prompt again. Living birthday cake. Okay. So the other idea is just like a birthday cake that is evil. Here's a candle here that can kind of look like teeth. And then it's just here, just like, ooh, I'm a birthday cake, and I'm just really angry. We can have a bunch of sprinkles here. They can be like eyes. We have a spider. I don't think I like the candle there. I don't think I like that. No, I still want candles. Okay, so let me put a candle here. Let me put one here still. I'll put one over here. That's a very angry birthday cake. I don't think I'm gonna do this for my final one, but let's go during our time lapse and see it colored. I really like the colors on this. I really like how this turns out. I think I want to go for a lot more of these, like, very vibrantness. Like, on the very edges, do a very bright red to make it pop out. Now we need to determine what we're going to actually draw now, because I'm running out of room quickly, and I want a living birthday cake. And, okay, here's my idea. Something with the mix of these. Maybe, I was going to say a different animal, but I can't really think of a better animal right now than a rabbit. I could do, like, the birthday cake thing. But it's smiling. No, that's terrifying. No, okay, whatever. And the birthday cake is a giant rabbit, and it does have this giant droopiness, and feels very buff and stuff. It has tiny little legs and big old arms here. And I think, oh yeah. Yes, I love that. I love him. This looks fantastic. Very fantastic. I think that's what I want, because I like his droopiness, his color palette, and theme more, but I don't want it scary abomination like this. We already have one, and he's right here, and he's very precious to us, and we'll name him Norman, because I've been watching a bit of Phineas and Ferb. I've only watched the first episode of the new season, but I think it's pretty cool. Oh, and something that the cakes remind me of, I'll talk about this while I draw here, is that it's reminded me a lot of Minecraft MCC board game, the Minecraft MCC TCG, which is a lot of words. And for people who don't know, Minecraft MCC stands for Minecraft Championships. And it's a whole event thing, and they made a board game for it, and I actually got it early. Not from the actual company, I mean, they said it was okay. But I have it early. I did email them, they said it was fine. And I think it's pretty cool that I have it, and I've played it, and it's a pretty good game. I don't enjoy battle games as much, where you fight each other, but it is pretty fun that I have it early, and I think I want to like do some rule changes to make it hurt less when like your troops are just gone now, because it happens a lot. Your troops are gone, and you're like, I'm sad, my troops are gone, and then you get wiped out, and then you just get really sad. But that might just be me, because I don't like mean competitiveness. I like competitiveness where you can't tell if you're winning or losing. If you can start to tell, that's no longer as fun, because it's just like, well, I'm just losing now. I know how the game's gonna end. I do like a lot of board games. I've played a lot of board games, and I want to know if any of you guys have played board games. And if you do, what are some of your favorites? The game that I got was called Abduction, and it's about ducks being kidnapped by UFOs. And I think that's pretty cool. I think my favorite type of board game is well, Lost Ruins of Arnak is my favorite board game of all time. It's really cool. I love it a ton. I love it to bits. That's my beefy board game that I love. I don't like as much as like getting into new big board games. I will play them. I enjoy quite a lot. I've enjoyed like the Star Wars Imperial Assault, which was it's pretty cool. It has an app, and I did it with my friend. The board games that I'm liking now are like simpler to teach and just play. Abduction is kind of like that, but that's not a great example. Like probably like my second favorite board game at the current moment is Forbidden Jungle. It's awesome. It's spectacular. It's a cooperative board game. It's a co-op board game where you're working together to survive on this planet that your ship has crashed on. You're trying to survive the aliens that are attacking, the giant alien spiders. And you and your crew is trying to assemble the portal through the map, and you're flipping tiles and doing whatever. And it's pretty fun to work together doing that. I enjoyed it a ton. And if you've played it, definitely let me know. So give you a little fist bump in the comments, and you can suggest something in the comments too for what I draw next. I'll tell you what it is right now, actually. Here's the next prompt, and you guys can think about it and give me ideas. An OC at their birthday party. I think I'm just gonna color it now. Is it perfect? Not really, but I like it a ton. I like it. You know what? I can like it more by doing this. Make it really round in the belly. Just big old goofy guy, just like really chunky wabbit guy. The big old legs will be back there. And you could, I want to move this arm over here. Oh, you know what? It kind of looks like one of those reindeer from Rain World. It's not like a normal reindeer like Santa's sleigh. It's like a rabbit, but with deer antlers, and it's in Rain World. And it's a very nice creature. Rain World is it's a video game. It's a pretty hard one, and I have not completed it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to, just because I've learned I don't enjoy video games as much unless I'm playing with other people. I enjoy doing things with other people. I realize that's kind of why I don't enjoy solo board gaming a ton. And I enjoy drawing by myself. That's fun. Like I'm doing it now. If I didn't enjoy it, that would be it's kind of be a bit odd, be a bit strange why I'm doing this as a job thing. It's not really a job. I'm not being paid. But oh, you know what? The sponsor of this day's episode, because this video does have a sponsor. This video is sponsored by viewers like you. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you so much. You make me want to do it. If there's no one watching, I'd probably stop doing it. I'd probably just keep drawing, show it to my friends. But since you guys are watching, it makes me really happy, and I really like showing what I've drawn. Oh, and the person who gave me the sketchbook is actually watching the video. Shout outs to them. Maybe don't tell people in the comments that it was you. Don't leave a comment saying, hey, I gave it to him, if you don't want to be like tracked down in the far, far future when I'm super popular. But, you know, that's probably not going to happen, so you probably don't need to worry about that. Ooh, yeah, I need to draw the eyes different colors. I'll draw this one that, and I would draw the other one blue, but I really want to do a green. I'll do a Pasca. That looks terrible. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. Ooh. Bad, yucky. I'll do this to make them the same kind of thing, and I'll surround them with black later. And that makes it all better. I should stop drawing the Posca immediately. I need to finish with my frosting. It's pretty important that I do that. I should have started with just like the regular cake color, the biscuit below. But I didn't do that, and I'm not really certain whether I should or just keep trucking along like I am now. I think I'm just going to commit, because if I stop now, that's a mission of doing it wrong. And kids know that it's better to admit you're wrong beforehand, so later you don't go down the road and be like, oh, it's too late to stop. And if you're like thinking now it's too late to stop, it's probably not. In fact, I will put the pen down to demonstrate this, that it's never actually too late to stop doing what you're doing and you realize this is counterproductive. It's just not going to be worth it. Like, I did a drawing session earlier, where I was drawing something while I watched a video, and I was like, I want to stop doing it right now because it's not going well. I don't want to watch the video anymore, so I wanted to put it down because screens ain't healthy for you, mate. It's not great. But I had not liked my thing, so I had erased it. So I had nothing to show for staying down drawing, because I was like, okay, I'm off of screens right now. Before I started, I was like, I'm off of screens now, and I'd like to draw something. So I will put it on in the background while I draw it, and I will be fine, and because I won't be wasting time. But since I ended I didn't like the drawing, so I erased it, but I was still watching the video. I was like, well, if I stop doing the video and just stop doing what I'm doing now, it would just be a waste of time. It would be emitting of a waste of time. I could just keep going and then like have something to show for it. Then it would be okay, because I didn't waste time. I did stuff. But in the end, I couldn't think of what to draw. I was really just tired of drawing. I was like, I can't think of ideas. So I had to just put it down and admit that I had wasted time. And if I kept going, I probably would have wasted more time. So what did I get out of the whole thing? I didn't get much, but I did get the knowledge that watching a video while you draw, it can be done. It usually has worse results, just because you don't have the full attention. You can't like respond to mistakes better because you're watching the video. It probably takes you twice as long to do it, because half the time we're watching the video, half the time you're not. And even a podcast, just listening to something like that, be slower, you'd not get as many ideas, and it won't come as easily or naturally or anything. I don't know if this is true for everyone. It's true for me, and I think it might be true for you. I think it's probably true for you, but I don't know everyone. I have not run a series of tests. You can run a test on yourself, though. Time yourself drawing, and then do another drawing, and try and come up with it, and then compare the results at the end. How long did it take you between the two? How good did they come out? How fun was it to draw compared to the other drawing? Maybe the audio thing helps you focus or tune in and tune out other stuff. I've never encountered someone who does that, or at least not that they've told me. I probably did encounter someone who's like that if they exist, but I just didn't know because it's passing at the supermarket, or they just never told me in real life, because I don't typically sit by people while they draw and know if they listen to podcasts. So yeah, more of the story. Screen, bad for brain, no benefit. YouTube, 50% unproductive, and the other 50% is not productive. And you might be thinking, wait, that's just both halves not being productive. Exactly! That's the point. That's the moral of the story. Do I like this super much? Not as much as this guy. I like that guy a whole lot more. But he is here. He's pretty cool. I didn't do his ears. I'll do that. Is there anything else we can talk about? I did enjoy doing the animations and stuff, but it is a lot more work, and definitely if I start doing it again, it wouldn't be every week. It would be whatever, and I think I enjoy more just doing this than doing animations once a week and stressing out, because usually what happened is I didn't want to think about it, because it's like, it's off day, I don't think about that, and then every day was an off day and I didn't make any progress by the time the week was over. That's actually what's happened this time. I've made no progress between the last video. If you're like, okay, at least see what I have left. No, there's nothing else. It's just blank. So I'm not gonna say what comes out. It'll come out someday, sometime, probably, maybe not, who knows. But if it does, it'll be a nice treat. And in the meantime, you can enjoy this literal treat because he is a birthday cake guy. He's made out of cake. Do you get it? It's a joke. It's a pun. Ain't that funny? Okay. Yeah, this guy's coming out pretty good, I'd say. So you might be like, no, Grin, this isn't looking good. This is looking kind of bad. To that I say, no, I think it is turning out pretty good. You might be like, no, but it literally doesn't look good. To that I say, most things don't till they're done. And that's kind of weird. Sometimes, rarely, it happens like, oh, it looks better before it's done. And then that's usually because you've gone too far after the fact. And it's gotten worse. But a lot of the time, it takes final shape when you get line art or whatever. Take this, for example. That thing looked garbage. It looks just pencil-y. But then I colored it, and then boom, it's nice. Would it look nicer if I did other stuff? Maybe, but I'm not going back to that guy. He's just sitting there now. I want blue. I want blue again. Here's my blue. There's a little sprinkle. There's a little sprinkle over here. There's one over here. And then we'll put one over here, and we'll color right here pink, because here needs to be pink, and so does here. That's a bit of a mistake. I'd say that's a mistake. But maybe there are some mistakes. Maybe it's happy accidents. Maybe Bob Ross was right. If you think about it, he has a lot of experience. He's like way more experienced than I am. He's probably right if you think about it. I never really actually considered him being right about happy accidents being the case, but he probably is actually, because he has a lot of experience doing art stuff. Is this a center? It's not centered. Look at what I have so far. It's pretty cool, I think. Kind of. He's doing the bunny rabbit thing with his mouth, his two little teeth, his buck teeth. I don't like that scribble. Let's erase it and see if anything good comes of that. No, yes, kind of, yeah, because I only erased that, and that's okay. We're not gonna touch that anymore. Learn to stop touching things. It's probably gonna get worse if you touch it for too long. And you could come back to it and touch it to try and fix it. But if you're touching it for too long, it is gonna come out bad. Just go somewhere else and then come back later. I've cooked a bit. I'm pretty good at making egg fried rice, and I just want to say that the latest one I've made, pretty tasty. Actually, I would probably hate eating this guy in general. I would never eat him because I think I'm allergic to sugar mildly, because my throat gets scratchy, and if I have a lot, I start to get inflamed. It also just doesn't taste as good to me. So, like, people are eating sugary desserts, and I'm like, that's kind of gross. Like, they just taste nasty. It just tastes like sugar. And sugar, since I'm allergic to it, it just tastes like sand going down your throat. I can still taste the sweetness, but it's sickeningly sweet. So that's my favorite desserts are actually pies because of this. So yeah, he's safe from being eaten from me. I won't eat him. I don't know what his name's gonna be. It's gonna be something, because you gotta have a name for this kind of guy. Oh, yeah, Glucose. We can name him Glucose. And I'm pretty sure glucose is sugar. If I'm wrong, that'd be embarrassing, but I'm like 90% sure. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna spell it wrong. Excuse me, I'm gonna go look it up, and then I'll come back to the video. I've discovered that it's spelled Glucose, but I don't have enough room. It would run into his ear. And I could do that, but my idea is either to do that or to make his name Gluco. And I don't want his name to be Gluco. I considered it, but as soon as I said it out loud, I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is this. I have some Scotch tape here, and we're going to do some surgery. We're going to do that. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to rip it. And I'm going to take it here. I'm going to rip it. And then I'm going to finish writing glucose on top. Glucose. There we go, glucose, and then I will do with the pen on top of that. I know I can see through the Scotch tape, but that is it's not Scotch tape. Is it Scotch tape? Is it masking tape? I think it's masking tape. Anyway, you can see through it. Okay, glucose, yay. Yeah, that's just to fade it out in the background so it can stand on top, and you can still see all of him. So it doesn't cover out those sprinkles behind it. You can still kind of see it. And I love him. Sign Grin. Yes, Grin at Paint, please. Do not steal. Grin. Paint. No, I'm not Paint anymore. I'm GrinIsEpic. Oh my gosh. Silly me. Grin painted. I don't know. I don't know how to fix this right now. I might need to just rub it. Just, oh no, no, my finger had some ink on it. No! What are we gonna do to remedy this? I'm gonna have to come up with more ideas. Live on camera, we're gonna figure this out. Okay guys, I found some paper in my drawer right here. There we, maybe, I could glue it. I could definitely glue it. Yeah. Yeah. It's getting more cooler every second. My goodness. When will these happy accidents stop, mate? Oh no. Kind of hope they stop soon just because I don't want to make everyone too discouraged and be like, I should even try. I don't make accidents. So then I don't get any happy ones. And to that I say, nah. Don't worry, I won't. You can still make accidents. Maybe not as much as me, but I'll try and make less so you don't feel bad. So let's do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. Good as new. So there we go. We got Glucose, the living birthday cake. Again, next week's prompt, or yeah, next week. Next week's prompt is an OC at their birthday. I will find the OC. I have like a sun and a moon character. My sister made me a bookmark of them, so I can show you them right now. This is them. They're pretty cool. I named them Star and Pluto, and I love them. I love that she drew them. She also made a character based off of my Star character, and their name was Shooting Star, and I love that character so much. So I drew it again, and I gave it a gun, because Shooting Star! That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this. Goodbye, guys. See ya. Hello guys, welcome to the credits. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Let me know if you're enjoying this, as, you know, drawing instead of doing the animation stuff. I'm enjoying it, and I think I'll at least do it for a few more episodes. But if you guys aren't enjoying it, then I'll stop, because I want to make sure you guys enjoy the content I'm putting out. But yeah, until next time, goodbye and God bless.